How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Against the World Gaming. This is Cuban Cigar, and I'm back on 7 Days to Die, Undead Legacy mod. We've got a little bit of a visitor. There's a wolf nearby. And believe it or not, I'm actually recording this commentary after I recorded this entire episode. And when I went to edit, realized I don't have any audio. I have game audio, but I had no audio of my voice, and that's very, very unfortunate. So I'm going to be doing a commentary on this video over the recording, so I'm kind of giving my comments as I'm watching back what I've already done. Now, what you're looking at there, what you just saw, was Josh, who is a longtime Against the World Gaming fan and a viewer of quite a bit of our episodes, recommended that I put a box over by the ladder with stuff that I want to sell. So that's what that box is. Right now, I'm just kind of going through figuring out what I'm going to take with me to the trader to sell, because today I really, really want to make the workbench. And whether or not we end up making it, I guess we'll see. Obviously, I already know, but I don't want to say yet. Actually, you probably already know based on the thumbnail, now that I think about it. But that's kind of what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to make the workbench. So I'm just reloading. I hear that wolf down there, and I want to take care of him. So I'm going to go down, going all in, looking for him. Where are you? Where is he hiding? And peekaboo! Run, Cuban, run! Oh God, run. Run. So I'm going to turn around, I'm going to reload here, thinking he's coming after me. He's not. I'm going to go back down here in a minute, jump off the side, go back in, aim, and we got ourselves some breakfast. So we're going to go ahead and chop this guy up. I'm going to do this in a fast forward. So there we go. He's all chopped up. The nice thing is I'm actually getting to watch these fast forward clips as I talk over them, which is kind of different than my other videos. So it's usually not how I do videos. I usually have the commentary going while I'm playing. I'm not doing commentary afterwards. So I'm doing a little bit of, what was I doing there? I think I was doing a little bit of inventory maintenance, grabbing a few last things to make sure I've got everything. Right now I'm realizing that I might be over encumbered by a little bit, which I am. I'm going to put back a few things because I don't want to go to the trader encumbered. Obviously, I don't need to carry these chairs, along with a couple of other things, which I will figure out momentarily. This part's funny. I'm trying to get to the box and I can't. There we go. So let's put the chairs in there. Obviously, I don't need those log spikes. Still too heavy. You know, I'm gonna figure it out that those pipes right there are what's really weighing me down. There we go. He finally figured it out. Way to go, Cuban. Gosh, watching myself play with my mistakes is hilarious. All right, so we're going to do a quick fast forward and get to the trader. I love these fast forward parts. They're freaking hilarious. All right, and we're here, and I don't know this yet, but I'm too early, and I'm about to find out. Yep, there we go. I'm like, well, I guess it's not time yet. So now I'm just kind of looking through, thinking, can I wrench these tires and get a tire out of it? I don't remember at this point. So I went ahead and tried it, went all the way through, and I learned that all I get is scrap rubber. I don't think in this mod there's a way to get the tires, even whether you wrench them or you hit them with an axe. Hey, that's the trader's property. You can't get the tires. So what I'm doing there is, I know I'm going to need the scrap rubber, I'm pretty sure, to make tires if I get to that point. So I may as well collect some scrap rubber while I'm at it. Right now I'm thinking about going into this house, and as soon as I jump up on here, nope, never mind. Never mind. I'm going to go to the trader because I don't really want to waste any time. I got a lot I'm trying to get done in this episode. So I'm trying not to distract myself. What I'm showing here is that I wanted to make sure that was empty, and then I kind of looked back and said, oh yeah, there's another broken station over there. So this is going to take a second to do all this selling. So I fast forwarded through this because, you know, it just takes time. I'm looking through, I'm trying to decide, do I want to buy these schematics? Because I realize they're expensive. The cheapest one I found, or the least expensive one I found, was 1,000 Dukes coins. So I kind of go back and forth a little bit. I'm debating which ones do I want to buy. Do I want to, because some of the ones I see I want, like I want to know them. So I buy the one that I already know, and then I buy the hobo stew because hobo stew is very valuable, and knowing how to make it's a big deal. So I scrapped the one that I already knew. I kept the hobo stew, and then we're going to head back to the base. And what I hopes is me making the workbench, which I will find out very soon that, well, that's not going to happen. That buried supply is nice and close. I thought about going for it. It's close enough, but I decided, you know what? I really want to get this workbench done. So I hit it home. Man, I really like this fast forwardy bit. This is so cool. Hit a couple of trees. I hit some iron on the way. As you can see, there I am smacking away at that iron. Hit another tree. And then we're back. And we're home now. And I'm going to run upstairs. I noticed that the zombies are kind of tearing this place up, which is okay because pretty soon we're going to be moving over there. Once I get that floor done, that main piece of it, I'm going to end up moving my base over there. So now I'm looking, okay, what do I need to research the workbench? I have everything. I'm pretty sure I have everything. And I'm realizing that, crap, I'm going to end up using the only hammer I got to make it. So right now I'm just kind of gathering everything I need, doing a little bit of inventory management. Figured I'd fast forward through this. And I'm actually fast forwarding through a lot more in this episode than I typically do because I had no commentary. It made it really difficult to determine where to fast forward. There's a lot of parts in here that I fast forward that I was actually talking. Like right now, I should have fast forwarded, but I didn't because I'm literally saying, man, this is the only hammer I got. I don't want to burn through my one hammer. I don't know how to make a hammer. I don't have the skill points to learn the hammer. So it kind of put me in a bit of a pinch. What I'm going to realize is, oh man, the Blacksmith Forge, I can't even make a hammer until I make a Blacksmith Forge. So that's a problem. Or I'm pretty sure that's what that was. I do know that any second now I'm going to realize I need a Blacksmith Forge. And in this moment, I think I don't know it. So there I go. I'm researching the workbench, which is a big deal. But I'm going to realize here momentarily that I'm still missing something. I'm still missing a piece to make this all work out. A little bit of inventory management, not a big deal. Put all the cobblestone that I bought away, because I did buy the trader out of cobblestone. Not only do I go digging for cobblestone, but I like to buy the cobblestone because it's pretty damn cheap. It's easy to run to the trader and buy them out of cobblestone, and it doesn't cost you a ton of Duke coins. So I recommend doing that, especially early game if you're trying to build up a base. You know, when you've got that stone shovel and you don't have a whole lot in the miner 69 or whatever, you know, buying the cobblestone's not so bad. Here I'm looking at what does the learning elixir do, and I recall this after the video. The learning elixir actually makes it so that you gain experience faster. So that's something I'm going to end up drinking on the next horde night, so I can gain a bunch of experience, or I'll drink it when I'm upgrading a bunch of like blocks, because you get a lot of experience from upgrading. Gonna eat these snowberries, not a big deal. Get rid of that because I don't need those. I should really start planting all those trees because I'm going to need a tree farm if I'm going to build big, right? I'm going to need a tree farm. Now I learned it, and here comes the moment of, oh crap, I need a Blacksmith Forge. Right there. I realize, what is that? What is the vice? And then I'm going to search the vice right now, and I'm going to look at it, and it's going to say crafted in a Blacksmith Forge. Now, obviously, the forged iron isn't an issue. I have forged iron because I made some in the forge. But right now, I'm pretty much saying, you know, I'm upset. And I'm like, damn it, I'm not going to make a workbench today because I don't have enough skill points to make the Blacksmith Forge schematic, as you can see, I'm looking, oh, I have everything, but I don't have the data. But wait a minute. How come I know how to make it? Oh no, I know how to make it. I just need to go get some wood and I can make the Blacksmith Forge. So now I get super excited, breathe a little new life into my gameplay. I've already got the iron. I'm in good shape. I'm like, all right, I can do this. I can still make the workbench today. So I've got everything I need except I need some wood, right? Oh, stop that wood. Nope, you're not stopping that wood. You got to go get more. So I'm going to put everything back just so I lighten myself up a little bit. And I'm going to run over and smack a tree so that I can get the one piece of wood I need to make the Blacksmith Forge. So we're going to fast forward over to that tree right by the base, right by the horde base. Right across the street there's a tree. And hit the tree, hit the tree. Man, the fast forward is so cool. And now we run back over to base. And now I've got everything I need to make... Oh, that was a fail. I'm so excited I can't even make that jump. So now we're going to run over, grab everything we need. That's the food bin. But I think it's because I'm hungry. I need to eat, right? Yeah, that's it. Okay. And I'm going to eat the other snowberries because those things actually don't have a recipe. The snowberries are literally used for nothing. When you get them, just eat them. I decided to keep the goldenrod tea on me as my drink of choice because I don't have that much of it. Now I'm just grabbing cobblestone and clay because I need to start making flagstone blocks so that I can get the base finished, but also I need the clay to make the Blacksmith Forge. So I'm just kind of looking and see, okay, I've got that, I've got everything I need. I'm looking in the wrong box. There's the iron. I've got the wood on me. There's the planks. And then the only thing I need is the metal. And I'm like, oh crap, do I have the metal? Do I have the metal? Of course I have the metal. Come on now. I know I'm usually not prepared, but in that case I was. Let's put the metal back. This is going to be like a moment where I like put stuff in, take it back out. And I'm like, oh, do I want to put this there? I don't want to put this there. I debated whether to make more planks out of the wood and more sticks out of the branches, and I changed my mind. I said, you know what? I tend to need these every once in a while. I may as well keep a few in the box. So forge is almost done. I think I got like a minute or something left. I'm going to go ahead and queue up these flagstone blocks. And then I'm also going to go grab the clay bricks that I have because I have quite a few of them. And we're going to go ahead and queue up the brick block because those are actually like the upgraded cobblestone, the upgraded flagstone, which is a cobblestone block. After the clay brick or the brick block, it goes straight to cement or concrete. It's like the first stage of concrete, so it's not the hardened concrete, but there's two stages of cement or whatever. It takes you to the first stage right away. So now I'm just kind of thinking, okay, what do I do? I want to make a couple of boxes, which I think I made, because I want to put one box next to the forge, another box next to the artisan table for storing stuff like the cobblestone and the clay that's used to make blocks, or even iron used in the Blacksmith Forge to make whatever we're going to make in the Blacksmith Forge. So now I'm like, let's go down here and let's get our hands on more cobblestone or more clay or anything I can use to try and, make more blocks to upgrade the base. So I'm just kind of walking around right now, and I should have fast forwarded through this, but I'm actually kind of glad I don't. I went the completely wrong way to get back over to the construction site. I should have just gone west, and I didn't. Because it's west of my base. So I'm looking like all over the place. Like, where do I go? I see this one piece of metal here. I'm like, I gotta get it. That way I got something. But I'm literally going around in a circle, not realizing that I completely went the wrong way. And I'm like, where is the construction site? I'm like freaking out. Like, where is it? That bunny scared the crap out of me earlier. I was like, oh no, is that a dog or a wolf? I was freaking out. And then I realized, oh wait. Oh, that's right. This is the end. It's over that way. Oh, I went the wrong way. And I'll just kind of grab these things because I'm already here. I searched this dumpster because I'm already here. Figured, hey, why not? And you end up finding duct tape. Duct tape's a big deal. Right here I realize, oh, there's a bunker here. I'm pretty certain that's a bunker. I could be wrong, but I think it is. And we'll end up checking that out in the future. I thought this might be a construction site because it kind of looks like one, but it's not. It's just a pretty rundown house. Then I notice it. Oh, there it is. Oh, and there's the other one. And then I'm like, oh, it was right by the base. I clearly went the wrong way. So then I'm going to kill this guy. And I'm going to go over to this guy because this is like, there's tons of clay and cobble, and I notice a deer or a stag. And I'm like, oh, I should kill this stag. But I took way too long. And right when I had a shot, he ran off. So that didn't happen. Now I'm encumbered. I'm encumbered because the Blacksmith Forge is ready. So I realized that, and I'm like, all right, I got to get this guy off of me. I need to head back. This isn't going to work. I'm encumbered. This dude's coming at me. I got to go. He's faster than I am. I may as well just take him out. So that's a nuisance I don't have to worry about or think about anymore. That's why I was just checking to make sure that that's why I was encumbered. And it is. So let's just head back. I'm a little concerned that I'm not going to be able to make the jump onto the ladder. I'm like thinking to myself, I should probably put some stuff maybe in the trash can. I think the trash can. Yeah, I got the trash can right there. I can put some stuff in there. If I can't make the jump, I'll put some stuff in the trash can. That'll work out. So I'm going super slow just because I'm encumbered, and I'm trying to keep my stamina going so that I can make this jump. So that's why I looked at the trash can. I'm like, can I do it? All right, so I made it. I thought about, can I put anything away? It doesn't really help the weight much. So I'm like, just grab it all back, and then I do actually make the jump, and I'm like super excited. So I put that in my toolbar, and I remembered, wait a minute, I made those boxes. I better put those boxes down first. So I set a box down here, and then I go over by the forge, pick up the candle, set another box down. Then I go to set down the Blacksmith Forge, and I'm thinking, let's put it there. So I had to pick up my bed and move it. So there we go. And then we kind of come over and we're looking around, do a quick organizing of the inventory. And then I'm like, okay, I think I can make one of these now. Right now, for this moment, I forgot that I can't make the hammer. Right now, I'm thinking, oh, I can make the vise. All I got to do is make the vise, and I'm going to have a workbench. And I'm going to realize very soon here, that's not the case. So I'm super excited right now. I'm like, yeah, I can make the vise. I was like, I just need a little bit of forged iron. Each one takes 10 seconds. I need about 70 seconds. So let me put everything back. Let me put all this stuff away that I don't have to have on me. These spikes, I think, let's see here. Yeah, this is where I realized, okay, 70 seconds. I got about a minute. What can I go do for a minute? So for that minute, I say to myself, I could go hit a tree, but what I should do is I should grab these blocks and I should go fill in the base as much as I can, the horde base. So I grab the blocks, I run over, I realize I still have some stuff on me that I don't need to have on me. And then I look again at the workbench, and this is where I realize, oh man, I'm not making the workbench. I still need a hammer. So I'm like, darn it. I'm super bummed again. I'm like, this isn't going to work. I don't have the hammer. And I'm like, okay, well, we're still going to make the vise anyway, because I'm going to need it. I may as well make it. So now I'm going to run back over to the horde base, and we're going to put down... I don't remember why I turned around here, actually. Why did I turn around here? What did I... Oh, I know why. I want to make more doors. That's right. That's right. I need more doors because I need to add more support to the horde base. Because if any of those corners get taken out, I'm in trouble. Now I think I'm looking at what does it take to make the tier 2 of the carpenter's bench. Because if I had the tier 2, the tier 2 actually yields you more... Essentially, you get more resources out of a recipe. So like, for example, the planks, you usually only get like 2 planks per log. And I believe with the tier 2, you either get 5 or 10 planks. I don't remember. So that's why I'm looking at it like, hey, can I make the carpenter's bench tier 2, or can I learn it? And then I realized I don't have the carpenter's axe, and because I don't have the carpenter's axe, I can't make or learn that second bench. So right now I'm just grabbing everything I need so that I can make the vise, and I should have it all ready to go. I'm realizing, hey, this thing doesn't need heat. I can just craft in it without putting fuel in it. Then I saw that I can make nails. Nails is like the one thing I keep struggling to get my hands on, and I'm like, oh, look at this. 1 forged iron gets me 20 nails, so I make 100 nails worth of nails. I make 100 nails, not 100 nails worth of nails. I make 100 nails. My gosh, where did that come from? And I'm like, okay, well, now that I can make nails, let's make more doors. So I grab the planks. I see how many doors can I make. I can only make 2, I believe. I can only make 2 right now because I don't have enough nails to make more than that. So now I'm like, well, how many nails does it take? It's not, I'm like, is it the hinges? No, it's the nails. How many nails does it take? So I like switch back the recipe to 1 door because for some odd reason in that moment, I couldn't figure out that half of 36 was 18. So I make the 2, I come over, I grab the nails that are done, and then I make, let's see, how many more can I make? I can make 5. I don't need 5 more. I really only need 4 more to make 2 even structural points for the side of the base. So now I put everything away, grab my blocks, head over to the base, and we're going to do a fast forwardy bit here to fill in with more of the cobblestone blocks that I've got. So climb on up here, select a plate, and go to town, filling in all this wonderful stuff. Which doesn't take too long, but I don't have enough. I don't have enough cobblestone plate or flagstone plates to fill everything in. Right now, I'm trying to find the center so that I can leave an opening for myself. But now I've got the whole ring done, so you know the next. Even if I get nothing else done on this base, the next horde night's going to be a little bit easier because I can get them directly underneath me a lot easier. This guy gets in the way, so I take care of him really quick. He didn't go down easy, though. Ooh, zombie loot. All right. That's awesome. All right, so now we're heading back because the vise should be done. Oh, this moment, sorry guys, this moment is where I decide I'm going to go get more cobblestone. And anything else I can get my hands on because I want to make more blocks so that I can get that base filled in. So I'm going to go down here looking for cobblestone blocks or cobblestone piles, clay brick piles or anything like that, and cement. If I see cement down there, I wind up going for it. But I can only carry so much, so I'm not going to be able to completely empty this thing out. And I have to be cautious. There is a zombie bear in this POI. So right over there, there's a cave, and in that cave there's a zombie bear. So you don't want to go too far into this because that zombie bear will for sure kill me. So I kind of want to stay away from it. But I do want to go down in there and gather some of this stuff if I can so that I can make more blocks so I can fill in the base. So here I grabbed this little bit of cobblestone and I'm like, he's just going to sit there and whatever. And then I like have a change of heart and I'm like, you know, I don't want him to sneak up on me, so I may as well take him out. And then now I'm going to fast forward and gather all this stuff up. And this is actually kind of cool to watch. Man, that's going super fast. Wow. Drink a little bit of goldenrod so I can keep some stamina. And I think now I'm a little worried there because I'm by the bear, but it wasn't too bad. Then we head back, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm gonna make more blocks, and that's pretty much gonna be the most I can do because I know I can't make a hammer, but I am gonna get more blocks made, which is kind of important, which is pretty important, because then I can get that horde base kind of filled in. So pretty excited there. I turned that guy off. I realized I left it on and I didn't need to. And then now I'm going to go grab the clay that I've got, go back, grab that one brick that I didn't see the first time. I'm going to come over here. I know I've got some cobblestone sitting in that. Oopsies, picked up the bed. Let's put that back down. My luck, I'd die right after freaking picking it up. And then now I'm going to queue up some more clay bricks. I'm going to queue up some more flagstone blocks. And that should give me enough to fill in what's left of the base and even potentially put up some walls, which would be kind of cool. So now I'm kind of putting this stuff back. In this moment, I forgot that I literally put a box down next to the artisan table to be able to store stuff like that in it, and I didn't use it. And I'm realizing that now when I go back and I watch myself. So next time I get on, I will definitely move some of that stuff over to the box by the forge. Right now I'm just doing some inventory management, putting away some stuff, nothing big. And that's pretty much the gist of what I'm doing here. I'm doing a little bit of just kind of putting away the bark and the wood chips and things like that. And I'm just kind of looking to see, okay, what else? I grabbed the doors. So I'm thinking to myself, hey, I can go put these doors away. But then I saw those wood spikes and I'm like, why do I have these wood spikes on me? And why didn't they go into the inventory when I auto sorted everything? So that was kind of a mystery to me. So now I'm going to head over back to the base because I've noticed I've got just enough time to run over and maybe put in the doors. I'm looking to see how much longer I need. In hindsight, I should have grabbed those 10 clay bricks. So now I'm going to run over and set these doors over at the base to create extra support. So we're going to fast forward through that. This was kind of dumb. It took me way too long to figure out where to place these. I should have just gone from the top down like I was instinctively doing, and I didn't. But this is creating extra support for the base, which is ultimately what I needed. Now I'm just kind of looking at it like, all right, cool. That's got better support. We're good to go. So now I'm going to kind of come back up here, take a quick look around at what I've got going on. And you know what? I think at this point, I'm thinking to myself, I should go ahead and end the episode. So if you guys are liking this series, you're enjoying watching me, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel as it helps the channel out big time. And leave in the comments down below any advice that you might have. It's super helpful. You guys have been great in the comments. You've been giving me tons of advice. Also, guys, a reminder, I do stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday over on Twitch. We have a great community. We stream this game along with other games. Come on over, hang out. You'll be very welcomed. We've got some really cool people. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode. And as always, I'll catch you guys next time.